This is the Future of Automotive with Steve Greenfield.
Welcome back to the latest episode of the Future of Automotive on CBT News, where we put recent automotive and mobility news into the context of the broader themes impacting the industry. I'm Steve Greenfield from Automotive Ventures, and I'm really glad that you could join us this week. I've always been fascinated by the Formula One pit stop. If you watch these things in slow motion, it at first seems like orchestrated chaos, but the results of a coordinated team effort are truly incredible. Earlier this month, at the Qatar Grand Prix, the McLaren Formula One team managed a 1.8-second pit stop for Lando Norris, setting a new world record. If you haven't watched the video clip, you should look it up. Don't be surprised if your jaw drops. Including the driver, there are 22 people that have to coordinate every motion to pull this off. Each mechanic has a specific role, and the number of people working during any given stop depends on what needs to be done in addition to changing the tires. 2 people lift the car on front and rear jacks. 2 others stand ready with backup jacks just in case they fail. People on each side of the cockpit steady the car while it's in the air. 3 people change out each wheel in each corner of the car, front, right, left, rear, etc. A wheel-off mechanic grabs the old tire, and a wheel-on mechanic slides the new one into place. The wheel gun man, and most pit crew mechanics are men, loosens and tightens the wheel nut. At most stops, 2 mechanics adjust the front wing flap angle. Other team members act as spotters, perform other minor car maintenance, and stand by with fire extinguishers, backup equipment, and extra tools and parts. The chief mechanic oversees it all, with help from a controller or other team official, and the driver also plays an important role, as you can imagine. Unlike their counterparts in NASCAR, Formula One pit crews are not brawny athletes that are recruited to make race day cameos. Because the series limits the number of staff at each race, pit crew members are chosen from among the people who would be working in the garage anyway: mechanics, technicians, IT specialists, and engineers. Pit stops, including practice, prep, and training, make up only a small slice of their jobs. The driver stays at the pit road speed limit for as long as possible before hitting the brakes. At the pit box, he aims to stop at marks that were laid down by the team and measured down to the millimeter. A sign called a lollipop hangs above where a front tire should land. It is the trickiest part of a pit stop for the driver. Before the car has stopped, before the car has stopped, the 4 wheel gun operators loosen the wheel nuts. Each wheel contains a single central nut that stays attached, so a tire change is really a wheel change. Wheel gun is considered to be the most difficult job on the pit crew, but it's also the most coveted. Their torque is violent. Hold one wrong and it can break your wrist. The guns are also a window into the financial, technological, and performance gulf between the top teams and some of the rest. For example, the most advanced guns used by Red Bull and other teams automatically switches directions from loosening to tightening with a trigger press. They are intelligent, sensing when a nut is secure. About a second after the gunman loosens the old wheel, he tightens the new one. He pushes a button on his gun that signals that the wheel is secure and his corner job is done. Watching the video for this record-breaking pit stop can teach all of us a thing or two about the elegance of a high-performance, coordinated team effort. Next up this week, I wanted to give everyone a heads up that I'll be back up on stage in Scottsdale November 9th at the Navicon conference. Anyone who has an interest in innovation around automotive technology should really think about attending. During the event, 5 early-stage automotive tech startups will pitch to attendees. 3 judges up on stage then vote on the winner. The audience also gets to vote, and the combined score determines the winner. Startup founders pitching this year include Jimmy Douglas, the founder of online used EV wholesale marketplace Plug; Eric Lyman, co-founder of Remarket, which helps lessors and automakers determine optimal residual values for better product development and risk management; Chris Toswell, co-founder and CEO of automated real estate marketing startup Addressable; Brad Parker, co-founder and CEO of Private Auto, the first transactional marketplace to buy and sell cars privately, and Cameron Duncan, the co-founder of insurance technology startup Axle. Last year's winner was Jim Roche, co-founder and CEO of WarCloud, which automates warranty processing claims. I'm proud to say that Automotive Ventures is now an investor in WarCloud. The conference also includes Q&A sessions with CarGurus CEO Jason Trevisan and The Car Dealership Guy, a car dealer and mystery commentator on the automotive market. Finally, we'll have a panel of some of our founders on stage to talk about their startup journeys. That panel will include Nick Modis from HopDrive, Alex David from Treehouse, Danny Zaslavsky from VinQ, Jim Roche from WarCloud, Scott Case from Recurrent, and Jim Landy from Car Capital. I hope you can join me out at Navicon November 9th in Scottsdale. So with that, let's transition to our companies to watch. Every week we highlight interesting companies in the automotive technology space to keep an eye on. If you read my weekly Intel report delivered to your email inbox at 7 a.m. on Mondays, I showcase a couple of companies to watch, and we take the opportunity here on this segment to share those companies with you. Today we have one new company to watch called Joko. Joko provides premium shared e-bikes for delivery riders. Joko is the first end-to-end platform that enables gig workers and companies to seamlessly use light electric vehicles for last-mile delivery. Joko's high-tech platform and LEV infrastructure network removes all the hassle of owning, storing, charging, and maintaining an e-bike. Joko has a strong social mission and already has helped thousands of couriers complete millions of deliveries without any upfront investment on their part. With carbon emissions and congestion at an all-time high, Joko is on a pursuit to bring cleaner air to the world. Joko is convenient with 50-plus locations throughout New York City. Joko allows riders zero maintenance, never having to worry about maintenance and charging again. If you want to get a sneak peek into Joko, you can check out their website at www.ridejoko.com. So that's it for this week's Future of Automotive segment. If you're an auto tech entrepreneur working on a solution that helps car dealerships, we want to hear from you. We are actively investing out of our new dealer fund. If you're interested in joining our investment club to make direct investments into auto tech and mobility startups, please join. There's no obligation to start seeing our deal flow, and we continue to have attractive investment deals available to our members. Don't forget to check out my book, The Future of Automotive Retail, available on Amazon.com, and keep an eye out for my new book, The Future of Mobility, which will be out at the end of the year. Thanks as always for your ongoing support, and we look forward to working closely together with you to create the future of this industry. Thanks for tuning in to CBT News for this week's Future of Automotive segment, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching The Future of Automotive with Steve Greenfield.